My name is Stefano Albertini, I'm the director of the Casa, and this is one of the evenings in which I'm really very happy to have this job. We have a chance to present to you a work in progress, that is the production of Roberto Scancella Sperino's opera Furiosus here in New York City. Many of you know Roberto. He's, among many other things, our composer in residence here at the Casa. He's a very versatile composer, from piano concertos to operas to ballet to cantate and many, many others. Very prolific despite the 2,000 other things that he's able to juggle at the same time. And we also love his music profoundly. And personally, I love it even more. The opera Furiosus has already been presented in Italy, first at Città della Pieve, and I was there for the premiere, and last summer at the NYU campus in Florence at Villa La Pieta. But this is going to be the first time that Furiosus is going to be seen here in New York. We are very excited about offering you the possibility to see this contemporary opera written and based on one of the most important, beautiful, epic poems of the Italian Renaissance, Orlando Furioso by Ludovico Ariosto. And this combination of contemporary music and ancient stories of knights and dames is perfect, fused with the music of Roberto Scancella Sperino. We have a packed evening because we have scholars, singers, musicians, the composer, and we want to tell you something about the process of staging an opera today in New York, contemporary opera. So without further ado, I tell you briefly what the libretto of the night is. We're going to have, first of all, the performance of a couple of pieces from Furiosus, live, with the pianist and the singer, as it should be. Then we're going to have a video presentation, a clip from one of the representations that have already happened in Italy. Then two wonderful scholars and colleagues, Professor Bolzoni and Professor Ruffini, that we briefly introduced before their presentation. And one is going to talk about, Professor Bolzoni is going to talk about Furioso vis-a-vis the visual representations. Professor Bolzoni is a wonderful scholar from the Scuola Normale Superiore di Pisa, but also a global visiting professor here at NYU for many years. And I would say that really her forte is the relationship between the visual and the written. And she has written fundamental books on it, and she's going to concentrate on Orlando Furioso as a case in point in this tradition of combining the written text with visual representation. And then we have Professor Ruffini, who is a professor here in the Department of Italian Studies, who happens to be a disciple of Professor Bolzoni, but who emphasizes the relationship between literature and music, and in particular opera in all its different stages. So, and then we have the composer. We have Roberto that is going to tell us about the process of composing the opera and representing it in different places with different people for different audiences. So it is indeed a packed evening. And I'm not going to give you detailed biographies of anybody. You have received un programma di sala with all the information you might want to have. And if you want to know more, on our website, everything is clickable. So click on them and you find out everything you need to know. And so now we'll have the performing part with a pianist and a singer that I'm going to introduce now. So I would like to ask you to please welcome very warmly Michael Angelini, tenor, and Stephen Eldridge at the piano. Thank you very much.